Here's how I made a big ol' sun ornament out of a bunch of exotic wood. First, I took a big ol' slab of cherry, set my chop saw to exactly 30 degrees, and cut it a lot. With everything being cut to exactly 30 degrees, I could perfectly fit together 6 pieces. Next up, for the second layer, I'm using a layer of walnut, and you know the drill, lots and lots of cutting. Unfortunately, after I cut all of them, I noticed that the board was very much not flat, so I'm gonna have to plane it a lot. But after filling my entire workshop full of wood chips, everything was nice and even and flat. Now that we had our nice second layer of walnut, it was time to move on to the third layer, of which is going to be some splatted maple. And after the standard cutting and test fit of the third layer, I was able to move on to the topper of the project, a big old chunk of purple heart wood. And after gluing the little bits together and cutting it out with a cookie cutter, I had a nice circle that I could place in the middle. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to scare you. After doing a test cut of making the shape of the fins of this star, I made everything else the same to match it, as well as the second layer and the subsequent third layer, and of course with a pretty purple heart topper. Now all the pieces actually had shape, but they were looking a little square, so I gave them a good routering, and now they were a lot smoother and flowed much nicer. Finally, I could start putting the whole thing on the backer and give a nice finish to the walnut and the cherry. And with those 2 layers finished, I could put the third and final layer and give it a good finish so everything pops. I then burnt in my maker's mark so that good old Saint Nick didn't steal my credit for this. And with that, this project is complete. I really like the way it spins, so of course I got a nice video of it spinning, but it also has a hanger on the back so that you can hang it up on a wall to display. Well, thank you for watching, and happy holidays.